So I just went to the movies to escape, like we all do, and I saw the most scariest trailer that I've ever seen before a movie. Now, I'm going to do some impressions, and you're going to guess what the movie was, or the trailer was, right? So it goes, everyone wants to know. And now, here it is. And then there's another scene where this person goes, hello, Mr. President, congratulations. And then he says, did you watch it? And she goes, no, I will watch it on the news tomorrow. So, what movie was that? That was Melania. And I was like, oh my God, I wanted to scream. And I said to my partner, now that is a preview for a horror movie. And it's interesting that they put it before the movie Housemaid, which, by the way, I did enjoy. But I was just thinking, wasn't Sydney Sweeney, who is one of the actresses in this movie, involved in that American Eagle jeans ad that was quite controversial? And I was like, oh, it makes sense. They're thinking that the people who are going to watch this movie are also in support of that American Eagle jeans ad and thus are probably MAGA and would enjoy watching this movie. I was disgusted. I was like, I also found it interesting that also paired it with other kind of horror movie esque things. Even what was also playing before the movie, along with it, which was kind of funny, was a new Hunger Games movie, which, by the way, right now Donald Trump is being made fun of, rightfully so, and it's also very scary, about the Patriot Games, where one girl and one man, right, or boy from each state will be selected to participate in the Patriot Games. You can't make this shit up. So, horror movies, Hunger Games, Melania trailer, and I was like, that was the most scariest crap I've ever seen. In fact, I felt very uncomfortable watching it. It's almost like watching a sex scene with your mom, you know, or like they're talking about sex in the movie and you're sitting on the couch with your mom and you're like, oh, when we get past this and it's the longest 3 minutes ever. That's what it felt like watching that trailer. I was like very uncomfortable. I was like waiting to see if anyone said anything because after a trailer people will usually say stuff, something going, that's the most stupidest movie, I'm not going to watch that, or oh, that looks awesome, I want to see that. Everyone was silent. I'm not sure what that means. I live in upstate New York, but I live in an area that's a red district. Elise Stefanik's area. Thank God she's dropping. She's not going to run for governor. She's dropping out. We have to be careful who's going to go in for that seat. But I know I threw a lot of things there, but crazy freaking trailer before that movie. And I was just like, what the hell? And I still thinking about it even after watching the movie. I was like, I didn't want to see that. Now I'm getting worried that every time before a movie I'm going to